Number 1. 2025 Renault Espace.
Get ready, because what you thought you knew about family SUVs is about to change. This isn't just a practical hauler with 7 seats. This is Renault rewriting its own rulebook. Bold design, hybrid power, and tech that rivals the premium. Outclass. This is the 2025 Renault Espace, and it's nothing like you expected. The moment it rolls into view, the 2025 E-Space commands attention. Gone is the MPV silhouette of the past. In its place, a sculpted SUV with athletic lines, chrome accents, and sharp LED signatures. It's sleek without being shouty. The front fascia looks confident with that distinctive Renault badge pulling. The whole look together, from every angle, is more dynamic, more mature, and definitely more desirable. Inside, it's just as impressive. Renault has crafted a cabin that feels minimalist yet refined. A large 12-inch vertical infotainment screen anchors the dash, powered by Google-based OpenR-Link software. It's quick, smart, and deeply integrated with maps, media, and voice control. The driver's digital cockpit is clean and sharp, and ambient lighting wraps the cabin in a modern glow. Every material, from the soft touch surfaces to the contrast stitching, feels thoughtfully chosen. And yes, this is still a full 7-seater. The third row folds flat, the second slides and reclines, and cargo space maxes out at 727 liters in 5-seat mode. Whether it's a school run or a weekend away, the Espace adapts effortlessly. Now, let's talk about what really powers this transformation: the hybrid drivetrain. Under the hood, a 1.2-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder engine works in tandem with dual electric motors. Together, they generate 200 horsepower through a smart multi-mode automatic gearbox. It's not lightning fast, but acceleration to 100 km/h in about 8 seconds is more than enough for confident overtaking and smooth highway cruising. What surprises most is how refined it feels. The transition between electric and petrol power is nearly imperceptible. It pulls away silently in EV mode at low speeds and sips fuel efficiently, averaging around 4.7 liters per 100 kilometers. This is a hybrid that doesn't try to be flashy. It just works, and it works well. Handling is confident too. Thanks to a well-tuned chassis and multi-link rear suspension, the Espace corners better than it has any right to. It's composed, quiet, and stable, even when loaded with passengers and gear. With prices starting around $44,000, the 2025 Renault Espace delivers comfort, performance, and advanced tech in one sophisticated package. Highlights like the panoramic sunroof, adaptive cruise, and OpenR-Link system bring it all together. The Espace is back, and it's grown up, leveled up, and redefined. But don't blink. Something even more unexpected is already on the horizon. And trust us, you won't want to miss what's coming next.
Number 2. 2026 Dacia Lodgy.
In a world chasing excess, one car dares to redefine the essential. This is the 2026 Dacia Lodgy, and it's nothing like you remember. The new Lodgy ditches its utilitarian roots for a bolder, more confident stance. Sharper lines, wider arches, and a reworked profile give it real presence. This isn't just a budget people mover anymore, it's a statement. And for families or adventurers watching their wallets, it's a whisper of rebellion. Step inside and it's surprisingly refined. Soft touch materials in all the right places, ergonomic seating for up to 7, and a minimalist dash centered around an intuitive 10-inch infotainment system. No frills, but no compromises either. Under the hood, a 1.2L turbocharged mild hybrid, 130 horsepower, 230 Nm of torque. It's not here to throw you back in your seat, but it moves with confidence, 0 to 100 in 10.3 seconds. Efficient, but not sluggish. The new 48V mild hybrid system lends instant torque off the line and sips fuel at just under 5.5 L per 100K. What's more surprising is how the Lodgy drives. The chassis has been stiffened, the suspension retuned, it corners flatter, grips better, and still soaks up bumps like a seasoned tourer. The electric steering feels alive, if a touch light. perfect for navigating tight city streets or winding alpine roads. Tech-wise, Dacia's caught-up wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, adaptive cruise, lane keep assist, it's everything you need without the digital overkill. Starting at just €22,000, 0 cents, the 2026 Lodgy isn't trying to be premium, it's trying to be smart. And that's far more interesting. In a market bloated with overpriced crossovers and underwhelming promises, the new Lodgy stands alone. Honest, evolved, and unexpectedly bold. And if this is how Dacia writes its future, we're all in. This journey's only just begun, wait till you see what's next.
Number 3, 2026 Ford Mustang Dark Horse.
This isn't just a car, it's a statement. The 2026 Ford Mustang Dark Horse doesn't whisper, it roars. This is the most aggressive Mustang Ford has ever made for the street. And it shows. With its gloss black grille, functional, hood vents, and wide stance, it looks like it was carved from speed. Every line screams purpose. Inside, the cockpit is tight, focused, and built for the drive. Recaro sport seats hug you in place. The flat-bottom wheel feels like a weapon. A 12.4-inch digital cluster gives you real-time feedback, while the 13.2-inch Sync 4 screen keeps tech at your fingertips, seamless but never distracting. But the heart of the Dark Horse is what matters most: a hand-built 5.0L Coyote V8. 500 horsepower, 418 lb-ft of torque. Naturally aspirated, pure and brutal. Paired with a 6-speed Tremec manual, every shift feels mechanical and deliberate. Want the edge on the clock? The 10-speed auto is lightning quick. 0 to 60 in just over 4 seconds, but it's the feel that hooks you. It pulls with urgency, sounds like thunder, and corners with precision, thanks to Magna-Ride dampers, a Torsen rear diff, and stiffened suspension tuned for control. Fuel economy? It's there. But if you're asking, you've missed the point. You get the tech, wireless CarPlay, and Android Auto, a 12-speaker B&O system, track apps, but it never takes away from the drive. It's there to enhance it. Price? Around $60,000. But this isn't about cost. It's about presence. The Mustang Dark Horse is raw, refined, and completely addicting. This car wasn't built for everyone. It was built for those who still crave connection, who want to feel the road bite back. And if this is what 2026 looks like, you'll want to be here for what's next.
Number 4, 2026 Mazda CX-5.
There are crossovers, and then there's the 2026 Mazda CX-5. In a world flooded with generic utility vehicles, this one dares to move differently. Sleek, athletic, and quietly confident, the new CX-5 doesn't just follow trends, it redefines them. From the first glance, you're pulled in. The sculpted Kodo design returns sharper than ever, with a more aggressive front fascia, slimmer LED headlights, and a deeper stance that makes this compact SUV look more like a dynamic coupe than a family hauler. The body lines are crisp, deliberate, and every curve feels like it was crafted with precision, not guesswork. Step inside, and the refinement continues. The interior feels like something out of a luxury segment. Premium materials, minimalist design, and Mazda's new driver-first cabin layout. The floating 12.3-inch touchscreen blends seamlessly into the dash, while the tactile physical controls remind you that thoughtful ergonomics haven't been forgotten. Heated and ventilated leather seats, real metal accents, and a redesigned steering wheel give it a tactile richness that most competitors simply don't match. Now let's talk about what really matters: the drive. Under the hood, the 2026 CX-5 features a 2.5-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine, pushing out 256 horsepower and 320 lb-ft of torque. Paired with a responsive 8-speed automatic transmission and standard I-active all-wheel drive, this Mazda doesn't just move, it performs. 0 to 60 in around 6.2 seconds, and more importantly, it feels composed, agile, and engaging in corners. Fuel economy is a respectable 27 mpg combined, and the ride? Balanced. Refined enough for a calm commute, yet dialed in for weekend curves. Mazda also packed in new tech. The updated infotainment system finally gets wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, while the Mazda Co-Pilot 2.0 suite brings smarter adaptive cruise, lane centering, and real-time driver monitoring. It's a smarter, safer CX-5, without losing the soul of driving. Starting at around $31,000, the 2026 Mazda CX-5 delivers a surprisingly premium experience at a price point that undercuts many of its flashier rivals. It's not just another crossover, it's a reminder that everyday driving can still be passionate. This is what we live for at Auto Insider. Machines that stir emotion, cars that connect with you beyond the spec sheet. And just when you think it can't get better, wait until you see what's coming in our next review. Trust us, you won't want to miss it.
Number 5, 2025 Dacia Sandero.
Welcome back to Auto Insider, where we dive deep into the cars that surprise us most. Today, it's the 2025 Dacia Sandero. And no, it's not what you think. The new Sandero doesn't scream for attention. It earns it. A wider stance, crisp LED lights and chiseled lines give it a mature, confident look. Dacia hasn't gone radical. They've gone refined. Inside, it's practical, but no longer plain. There's a real step forward in quality. The 8-inch infotainment system is responsive with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The cabin layout is simple, clean, and makes sense. But the real surprise? The drive. Under the hood is a 1.0-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder pushing 110 horsepower. Modest on paper but light on its feet. It hits 0 to 100 in just under 11 seconds, but it feels quicker thanks to sharp gearing and a punchy torque curve. The 6-speed manual is smooth, the clutch is light, and the handling is surprisingly composed. It's not sporty, but it is nimble, confident, and more fun than it should be at this price. Fuel efficiency, over 50 miles per gallon. You can drive it hard, and it still rewards you at the pump. This car doesn't pretend to be premium, but it's honest. And in a world of over-designed, overpriced hatchbacks, that's refreshing. All of this starting at around $14,000. The 2025 Dacia Sandero proves you don't need flash to make a statement. Sometimes, all it takes is good design, smart engineering, and a price that makes sense. If this is the future of affordable driving, we're all in. Stick around. What we're driving next might just surprise you even more.